30 seconds. Seven o'clock, I'd like to call council meeting to order. Tonight's invocation will be led by Alderman Wright, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand.
Almighty God of power and might, wisdom and justice, through you authority is rightly administered. Laws are enacted and judgment is decreed. Assist with your spirit of counsel and fortitude to the leaders of this city. May they always seek the ways of righteousness, justice, and mercy. Grant that they may be enabled you to your powerful protection to lead our city with honesty and integrity.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Jeff Davis.
Here.
Steve Elmore.
Here.
Gordon Garvin.
Here.
Larry Wright.
Here.
Jason Reese.
Here.
And Rob Richardson.
A motion to approve the agenda would be open to the floor, please. Motion made by Alderman Wright, second by Alderman Katie. All in favor of approving the agenda, as this say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Approved, thank you. At this time, since everybody's been sworn in as newly elected officials, I will call for the aldermen that were voted in to give them a certificate of election. So come forward, please, and then we'll clap all at one time. Save the applause at that time, please. No, it's fine. So if Jason Reese from District 1, please. Steve Youngworth from District 2. And Larry Wright from District 3. Congratulations. Thank you. Continue on the agenda. Citizen statement. At this time, anybody from the floor is welcome to come forward to speak.
Okay.
Please
Everybody,
identify yourself, name and address.
Carrie Cults, 231 Madison Avenue. Everybody get a copy of the letter regarding my sewer backup. Everybody read it? I'm requesting, payment for $80 that the insurance that the city carries didn't, reimburse me. Because I feel that this was the city's problem, this backup, and it's your insurance company, why should I be covering the cost of the city? And it's, the $80 is $80 for cleanup, and then, the time that I had somebody come and do a video of the sewer to find out what was wrong. Do you have any questions?
Does any councilman have any questions for her?
The only question I have is, I believe this, I looked at the letter and I believe, Mark, you're the one that suggested she bring this to the council.
Sure. I suggested you bring all her bills to the city.
City.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And we suggest that she bring this to the council because it was a mistake of our city contractor that caused this.
So our contractor started the issue.
So since she already had to go through quite a bit in order to clean up and it's a lot of time and effort.
Yeah, and not
she
being
had to get
through it
fixed.
before, I didn't know all the things that I could, I mean, I didn't even put cleaning supplies on there, and I pointed that out to the insurance guy, but he didn't really care. I didn't have the receipt, so, you know, I had thrown the receipt away because at first the city said it was my responsibility. So a month later, when they say take the things to the city, I didn't have some of the receipts.
Is that all the bill you have then is $80 worth?
The insurance covered the rest.
make a motion that we, give her $100 and wipe it off the books with a smile.
Okay, the motion on the floor by Alderman Katie to pay her $100, second by Alderman Wright. Any questions or comments? Any questions? Not hearing any. Again, the motion on the floor is to pay her $100 for her troubles. Roll call, please.
Ted Katie?
Aye.
Steve Youngworth?
Aye.
Gordon Gardner?
Aye.
Larry Wright?
Aye.
Jason Reeves?
Aye.
And Rob Brutus is absent.
Okay, the motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry for the problems.
Yeah, so much.
Continue on the agenda. Kiwanis requested prevailing rental fee waiver for concerts in the park. Somebody else or?
It's pretty simple, they've just asked if they can use the Scott Park American Bank Pavilion on June 24th and August 15th. Those are Wednesdays, is that right?
I don't know, but Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
What did I say?
24th.
4th is a Tuesday, and August 15th is
reserved?
a Friday.
August?
Yeah.
You guys have it reserved for the,
Friday
October
and
runners.
Saturday.
Did you want to work with them to have music on Friday night again?
They do that last year.
Last year they did, and they wanted to have them in there, but that's up to the Foxford, the runners already have it rented, so.
You're gonna rent both of them. I don't have a problem with this, but we did rent both for a reason, because it takes us that time to get ready, but at the same time, we wanna try to work with the funds, so.
So there wouldn't be a charge for August 15th anyway, because you've already taken care of that. So I guess that's not even a part of our motion, just
Okay.
the June one would be a part of our motion, and then if you wanna work with the Kiwanis in any way, shape, or form, that's up between you guys, I guess.
Okay. Or they can switch your date.
Or
Well, they can
switch
switch
it.
it because we did not know about this.
Okay. So in either case, we can just make a motion to one way or another and for whatever dates the Kiwani has for this year.
And we never rent on weekdays normally, so.
So the first day, June 24th, was a Tuesday. Okay, motion made by Alderman Youngworth, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Reeves. Any questions about the motion on the floor?
Must believe that date plus if they come up with anything.
That is correct, so.
So can you read the motion out loud?
You're gonna waive the fees for the Kiwanis to use the American Bank Pavilion on June 24th and August 15th if they allow it, and if not, on another date that they choose.
That's the motion on the floor. So basically, we're just waiving the fees for the Kiwanis for their concerts. Any other questions? Does that answer the question?
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions about the motion? Any other questions? Not hearing any, roll call, please.
Steve Youngworth?
Aye.
Gordon Gardner?
Aye.
Larry Wright?
Aye.
Jason Reeves?
Aye.
Rob Brutus is absent. Ted Katie?
Aye.
Okay, motion passes. Thank you. Continue on the agenda, committee appointments. If someone could put the motion on the floor to accept the memorial appointments, please.
I make a motion that the appointments be approved?
Okay, a motion made by Alderman Wright, is there a second? Second by Alderman Reeves. Any questions about the appointments? Any questions?
Do they stay the same as last year?
Pretty much, there was a lot of, some changes were made, people want to get off, so I changed it around. Any other questions?
Mostly that zoning board of appeals was the biggest change, right?
Yes. And we are still looking for more people, if people are interested. So, but it may be a quiet year too. So, any other questions? Not hearing any, roll call, please.
Gordon Gardner?
Aye.
Larry Wright?
Aye.
Jason Reeves?
Aye.
Rob Brutus is absent. Ted Katie?
Aye.
Steve Youngworth?
Okay, the motion passes, thank you. Continue on election of council president. At this time, I will take nominations for council president for the floor.
I'd like to make a motion that Steve Youngworth be council president.
Okay, there's been a motion for Steve Youngworth. Is there any other motions? Second.
Make a motion that the nominations be closed and unanimous vote cast for Steve.
Okay, the motion's been made to close the nomination and to unanimously vote for Alvin Youngworth. Any questions about the motion? Not hearing any, roll call, please.
Larry Wright?
Aye.
Jason Garber.
Okay, thank you, congratulations, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay, continuing on. Appointment for official city newspaper. Can someone put the motion of that on the floor, please?
I'll make a motion, we put the Alamo Herald as the city official paper.
The motion been made by Alderman Wright, is there a second?
And Julie has to stay on the second quarter.
Second made by Alderman Reeves. Any question of the official city newspaper of Alamo Herald? Any questions about that motion? Not hearing any, roll call please.
Larry Wright,
Aye.
Jason Reese.
Aye.
Rob Bruce is absent, Ken Katie.
Aye.
Steve Youngworth.
Aye.
Gordy Garber.
Okay, it passes, thank you, and thank you, Julie, appreciate you. Continue on the agenda, appointment of official city depositories. Someone can put that motion on the floor, please.
So moved.
Motion made by Alderman Katie, is there a second? Second by Alderman Youngworth. Any questions about the list of depositories for the city?
We just have to change, one of the names from Citizen Bank to First American.
I was just gonna say from earlier.
Okay. That's right, they did change names. So Citizens Bank is now First Merit on your list. Any other questions or comments about the official depositories? Not hearing any, roll call please.
Jason Reese.
Aye.
Rob Bruce is absent, Ken Katie.
Aye.
Steve Youngworth.
Aye.
Gordon Garber.
Aye.
And Larry Wright.
Aye.
Okay, motion passes, thank you. At this time, a motion to appoint the city attorney, please. Put that on the floor.
I'd like to nominate Bud Wertz and John Basil.
For city attorneys, okay, the motion's been made by Alderman Wright, second by Alderman Reeves. Any questions about our city attorneys?
We open the floor for discussion?
I knew.
Lud, do you have anything to discuss?
Do I get to vote on it? No, I've enjoyed working with the city, and I know John feels the same, so we would be more than happy to accept the reappointment.
Thank you. Any other questions about this motion? Any other questions to accept this city attorney motion? Not hearing any, roll call please.
Rob Bruce is absent, Ken Katie.
Aye.
Steve Youngworth. Gordon Garber.
Aye.
Larry Wright.
Aye.
And Jason Reese.
Aye.
Thank you, Lud. Appreciate
Thank you very much.
Okay, continue on the agenda. A motion to adopt the minutes of the March 18th, 2014 council meeting minutes would be in order.
So moved.
Motion made by Alderman Wright, I'm sorry, Youngworth,
Second.
second by Alderman Katie. Any changes or corrections in the minutes, please? Any changes or corrections? Not hearing any? All in favor of approving the minutes as is, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes approved, thank you. Can continue on, finance personnel, Alderman Wright.
Okay, I have a resolution number 140415A for expenditures.
Okay, Alderman Wright.
Second.
Put that on the floor by Alderman Wright, second by Alderman Reeves. Any questions about the expenditures? Any question about the expenses? Not hearing any, roll call please.
Ken Katie.
Aye.
Steve Youngworth. Gordon Garber.
Aye.
Larry Wright.
Aye.
Jason Reese.
Aye.
And Rob Bruce is absent.
Okay, it passes, thank you.
Okay, and I have another resolution number 140415F, write-off uncollectible debts.
That motion been made by Alderman Wright, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Katie. Any questions about this resolution?
These items that we have for uncollectible are businesses that have either changed hands or closed, and we can no longer charge back to the other entities like the state because the time period has passed for that to happen and they've closed in the meantime. Some organizations will actually send these to a bill collector, or they will bring them to small claims court. The ones that actually have changed hands and closed, you probably aren't gonna get too far on, but the ones on the list that's attached that are in the lighter color, are also due, and those businesses are still in existence. So I guess we have to make a decision as to whether or not we're going to write off
floor is to write this
Right.
off, write that off. The
Right.
second question is, how do
What
you
do we
wanna
wanna do
proceed?
with the ones we're not writing off that are
Right.
past due? Yeah.
So anyway, motion on the floor is to write off these on the resolution. Do you have any questions about that? About uncollectibles? Any questions about this resolution?
I just wanna, I guess the question I wanna know on some of the stuff here is there a possibility that, is there like some type of security deposit that every one of these places make to us, and if they do this to us, at least we got that money to fall back onto, or can't that be done?
Not in the world of personal property tax. Which is what these all are, correct?
Yeah, all but one, which is just a dispute over a pool party.
Pool party, I guess I didn't see that one, yeah. All right.
What's the difference in cost going after them legally versus just writing it off?
If you decide to pursue these people, again, looking at some of them, if it's an incorporated business, then you get a judgment against an Inc., which is really difficult to collect. If there are in fact individuals who were doing business as these entities, and they do in fact exist as an individual, you would have the opportunity to go forward, but you will be investing approximately $125 to gain a judgment, which you may never collect. That would be the minimum that you would invest out of the city's cost.
Somebody told me that if you win, they have to pay the expenses as well.
That's correct. So you would add that on when you got the job. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
correct.
right.
That will be added on to the bill. But if you don't collect, you will have lost at least $125.
Per person or total?
Per each individual. So you look at, let's say, McCollum, just pick one. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you look at $27.52. It just doesn't make sense. But, you know, perhaps a 209 or a 304. If you knew that there is an individual you can find and serve, then you could proceed against it at the cost of filing fee, service fees, to the cost of the judgment. It's up to, at that point in time, garbage. Or go after them to fill out a financial statement, and then follow up with an actual cause, but again, you got service fees, so now you're investing in the process. So it's a balancing act. Again, I'm assuming we at least have a pretty good idea that those that are on here are individuals that we're not going to be able to track down. If that analysis.
On the write-offs, that's
Right.
true.
Okay.
But there's a few of them that are still outstanding that there's still businesses in town.
Perfect, those are the ones you would.
They're the open
pursue.
ones, yeah.
So I guess based upon the total that you're looking at here, and the idea that at least at staff level, they've decided there isn't anybody around that we can go after, I'd probably write those off, and then I would certainly refer the other ones to some kind of collection, whether it be a collection agency, or whether you wanted to have the city attorney pursue it.
Maybe we could start with you and have
Right, I usually.
you write a letter.
City ripping, the
With
letter
the-
sometimes prompt
With
action.
the debt collectors, they'll keep a portion of it, of course.
Yeah, normally the third or fourth.
Okay. All right, so the motion on the floor is to accept the write-off of the uncollectibles on that sheet. The others we'll discuss right after that. So the motion on the floor is to accept the motion to write off these uncollectibles. Any other questions about that motion? Any other questions? Not hearing any, roll call please.
Steve Elmer.
Aye.
Gordon Garbus.
Aye.
Larry Ray.
Aye.
Jason Reed.
Aye.
Rob Bruches is absent. Ken Katie.
Reluctantly, aye.
Okay, that resolution passes. Now, how would you like our administration to pursue these others? Let's just explain that to us. Would you like her to pursue, or just want to write them off, or ideas? The floor is open for discussion.
Is there a possibility with these higher, quite a bit higher amounts that it's at least worth a letter to see what we can get out of it?
I'd say definitely. I think-
Where you got some of these that are a
Yep.
lower amount, to don't even pay the 7 to try to collect
Yeah.
17 if you want to do it.
Right. I would suggest that the minimum you do is refer those to the city attorney's office for a letter, and then reevaluate after we go through it with staff to determine whether it's worth investing.
Would somebody like to make that motion on the floor? I'm sorry, was it? Motion made by Alderman Youngworth, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Katie. Okay, so the motion on the floor is to have the administration forward this to our city attorney to write a letter, and then this pursue it further with our administrator afterwards, depending on what the reaction we get.
Because we know it's put it on next year, isn't it?
Yep, absolutely.
Any questions about the motion? Any questions about the motion on the floor? Not hearing any, roll call, please.
Gordon Garbins?
Aye.
Larry Wright?
Aye.
Jason Reed?
Aye.
Rob Bruce is absent, Ken Katie?
Aye.
Steve Young?
Okay, the motion passes, thank you. Okay, continue on planning commission, Alderman Youngworth.
Planning Commission recommends not to allow a change in the zoning code for Wildwood Baptist Church from R1 single family residential to C2 highway commercial. Customer pays a variance, conditional use, and zoning amendment fees. The Planning Commission motion is to deny containment a request that the city council authorize to return the $500 comprehensive zoning amendment fee.
The motion on the floor for Alderman Youngworth to reimburse $500 to that couple, or that business, the church. So that's motion on the floor, is there a second to it? Second by Alderman Reeves.
Barb and I did discuss if they paid,
We paid an additional $250 for the conditional use, which we never did get to either, because they were denied at the zoning code level.
so I didn't bring that up during planning commission because I didn't know what kind of expenses we'd had so far, but we did look at our expenses and the original, rezoning request covered our expenses, so I don't know if you wanna add that extra $250 in as well, or if you just wanna leave it as the $500 that we originally discussed.
Our normal policy is no refunds on any of the zoning stuff, and they did insist on paying everything up front. Even though I told them it actually should be 3 separate things, but they wanted to try to push it all through at one time, so. that's-
So, yeah, it's gonna be one of those that how are we gonna handle it in the future if we, but comprehensive plan wise, I think, yeah,
That is
it's worth giving back. It's the other one that we were kinda leaning on, so.
So the $500 that you're proposing giving back was for a comprehensive zoning amendment?
They asked for a zoning amendment,
And they paid for
a
that?
conditional use amendment, they paid for that,
Okay.
and a comprehensive plan amendment, they paid for that. So the one was $350, the other was $250, and then this comprehensive plan was $500.
And the motion that you're looking for this evening is the 500, but you're thinking about the 250.
I just was bringing it up.
Just
I
bring
don't
it
know
up.
if it's a good idea or not.
Okay.
This is along Highway 21.
No, this is back on King's property behind the fire department.
Between Huron and Michigan.
Okay.
What, originally, they wouldn't get any of this money back, right?
Right.
Correct.
So why wouldn't we just say we're gonna, whatever we have, we said we got $250 invested in this. At least you're getting something back where normally they wouldn't get anything back, so if you give them the $250 back.
Well, the comprehensive plan is 500, and that we did not do anything with.
Okay.
And that's what the planning commission had suggested, so we're just bringing
Right.
forward the other
So if
information.
you wanna
for
change
you.
it to 750, that's, that's up to the council, planning
that-
commission.
My recommendation is taking the fees up there. I would rather not set the precedent of returning it, because I tell them up front that it's non-refundable, and they have the option of paying it or not paying it at that time. That could cause problems for somebody else down the future that wants their money back, or they don't get what they want on their home.
In respect to the conditional use?
Yes.
I would concur. I think that the $500 fee, when we never undertook the comprehensive zoning amendment process, would be fair.
Okay, so the motion on the floor is to return that $500 to Wildwood Baptist Church. Any questions about that motion?
So according to the city attorney's recommendation, then would be not to refund $500.
No, I would agree on the 500, but not anything.
Okay, I see.
Does everybody understand that? So it's $500 is for the changing of the comprehensive plan, which We did not do anything about it, because we didn't get that far. The other two things, yes, somewhat. So that's fine, we're not recommending that. So, any other questions about the motion on the floor? So the motion is to return $500 to Wildwood Baptist Church for the comprehensive plan portion of the fee. Questions? Not hearing any, roll call, please.
Jason Reese.
Aye.
Rob Richards is absent, Ken King.
Aye.
Steve Almond. Gordon Garvin.
Aye.
Larry Wright.
Aye.
Okay, the motion passes, thank you. Okay, continue on Public Works Parks Utility. That's Mr. Alderman Brucius. That's right, he's not here tonight. Any questions about the information in your packet? Any questions? Okay, then we'll continue on Parks Committee, Alderman Reeves.
The ice rink has disappeared?
Oh, it's back.
It's back.
If you drive by there, the entire park is one big ice rink.
Hold it up to free.
No, I mean, like, you just took it down, right?
Yeah. I thought I got stolen.
You never know. I have a resolution, a mayoral proclamation. You wanna read this?
If you'd like the honors, if you're welcome to.
Resolution 140415-B, mayoral proclamation declaring April 25th, 2014 Arbor Day in the city of Alamo. Whereas in 1872, Sterling Norton proposed to the Nebraska Board of Agriculture that a special day be set aside for the planting of trees, and whereas this holiday, called Arbor Day, was first observed with the planting of more than 1 million trees in Nebraska, and whereas Arbor Day is now observed across the nation and throughout the world, and whereas trees can reduce the erosion of our precious topsoil by wind and water, cutting heat and cooling costs, moderate temperature, clean the air, produce oxygen, and provide habitat for wildlife, and whereas trees are a renewable resource, giving us paper, wood for our homes, fuel for our fires, and countless other wood products. And whereas trees in our city increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of business areas, and beautify our community. And whereas trees are a source of joy and spiritual renewal, and provide a peaceful canopy under which we can dream of the future. Now therefore be it resolved that the Common Council and the Mayor of the City of Alamo urge all citizens to plant trees to gladden the heart in observance of Arbor Day and promote the well-being of present and future generations.
Who was that?
Our National Arbor Day did, I did. It just.
So thank you. That motion been placed on the floor by Alderman Reese. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Katie. Any questions? This is one of the things that Rod was always proud of.
Yeah, as was he, Mr.
Yes, so.
You have to read it again next time.
I could entertain a motion not to have it next year. He's not here.
So, at this time, roll call for this resolution, please.
Steve Youngworth.
Aye.
Gordon Garvin.
Aye.
Larry Wright.
Aye.
Jason Reese.
Aye.
Rob Bruce is absent, Ken King.
Aye.
Okay, thank you, Jason, appreciate that. Continuing on Library Board, Alderman Wright.
In your packet is the Carter Memorial Library monthly report, kind of self-explanatory.
Thank you.
His report.
Oh, yes, you're right. Public safety, that report is in your packet. If you have any questions, ask. We continue on, Alamo Area Development Corporation, Alderman Bruce, well, that's not here yet, so. Linda, would you like to handle that part?
Sure. At the Alamo Area Development Corporation meeting, they asked that we approve a quote, I guess it would be, where the owner of a business is looking to move to the industrial park, and they are looking for bids from different communities. There's another community that has put in what they would offer for a lot and what kind of incentives there are. So the OADC would like to do the same on behalf of the city of Monroe. And there is a formula that has been used in the past for multi-lot discounts, where we started about $10,000 an acre. We take off for jobs created. I believe we have somewhere around 12 to 15 employees right now. We take off money also for tax base increase through improvements. These are things that we're guessing at, but we're assuming that the building would be somewhere in the $300,000 to $500,000 range. And they also take off money if it complements or retains current industrial park business, and this is a very similar business to other businesses that are in the park. Therefore, she would like to make an offer starting at about $7,500 per acre and going lower than $7,000 per acre. And we need the council's approval to make that offer prior to that.
They already know that we're willing to go down to 7,000.
I didn't write this. This came right from OEDC.
You're right.
I don't think they're watching, but okay.
This-
Julie's not gonna write it.
We forgot the formula, so maybe if they don't hit it, 7,000 money.
This property that, if these people should have to come here, is there, to be big enough to expand if we got these said expand?
It is 2 lots, and they weren't planning on taking up the entire 2 lots. I would assume that they would have room, but I haven't
Okay.
seen the.
So are they buying 1 lot or 2 lots?
They're buying 2 lots.
Okay.
So that would be, yeah, about 2.1 acres, 2.2 acres. Did I read that right?
With 2 acres in it. Any other questions? I'll put that motion on the floor. The motion made by Alderman Youngworth, is there a second? Second by Alderman Reeves. Any questions about this motion?
Can you read it out loud one more time, please?
You're authorizing the OADC to offer a quote for the sale of 2 lots for no less than $7,000 per acre.
What is it selling for?
10,000 is always our top dollar, but generally they go down based on the value of the buildings and the number of employees. So, average lot price is usually somewhere between $6,000 and $8,000 an acre.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Not hearing any, roll call, please.
Larry Wright,
Aye.
Jason Reeves.
Aye.
Rob Richards is absent, Ken Gates. Steve Youngworth.
Aye.
Woody Garth.
Okay, resolution passes, thank you. Continuing on, business improvement district, Alderman Youngworth, please.
I have nothing.
Community development, Alderman Reeves.
While you have the report in your packet, just a couple things to note. Thursday night market now has a fee structure. It's very reasonable, $50 for the year or $5 a day. And the business and brew is April 25th at Printco, 5:30 p.m.
This is 28.
This is Friday.
28.
April 28th.
Did I say something, Bill?
25th.
No.
You meant the 28th.
Yes, April 28th at 5:30.
So it's Monday, April 28th at Prinkle at 5:30, so you're welcome to come to that. Okay. Thank you. Continue on administration.
I have my report in your packet. We do have a new employee. Jan Treelevin started in the data processing manager office on Monday and is last week Monday and is up and running with payroll and accounts payable already. So, and did all our quarterly reports last week, which is great. So, please stop in and say hello to Jan.
Next item is about public officials program.
There is a public officials program run by Davis and Kielthau on April 29th at 5:30. Usually a very informative program if you're interested in attending. Mostly deals with union negotiation type items, personnel. So They do have dinner, so if you wanna go, let us know and we will make sure that you're registered.
So there is a deadline on that, so please let her know by April 23rd or sooner, please. Okay, we'll continue on. If someone could put resolution 140415-C on the floor, please.
Make a motion to put on, that resolution 140415C, driveways.
See? 140415-C is a proclamation in support of municipal clerk week.
Oh, no, that is, okay. I looked at the wrong one. Okay. Ah,
Just skip read. It's just another of those every year.
Okay. Jason, you're so good at that. So proclamation is to support municipal clerks week, May 4th to the 10th of 2014. So, put that on the floor and we'll just accept it. We don't necessarily have to read it, but if you like to. Motion. Did Larry? Motion.
Yeah.
Okay, put on the floor, Alderman Wright, second by Alderman Youngworth. And again, just to honor our municipal clerks that we have in the city and all the hard work that they do for us as well as our public servants. So we do appreciate what they do for us. So, roll call please for to support the municipal clerks.
Jason Reeves.
Aye.
Rod Richards is absent. Ken Gage.
Aye.
Steve Elmer.
Aye.
Gordon Garvin.
Aye.
Larry Red.
I,
Okay, so thank you for our clerks, Linda and Barb, appreciate the work you do for us.
Appreciate the job.
Continue on, someone can put the next proclamation on the floor, please. Steve?
Second.
Motion made by Steve, second by Alderman Reese. This is resolution number 140415-D, proclamation declaring the week of the young child in Armour, Wisconsin. This is actually this past week, where they celebrated it every year to support it, and I was unable to make it, so Steve did it for me, and I appreciate Steve's staying in it for me. So, again, this is to support the education of our young children. Any questions about this proclamation? Not hearing any, roll call, please.
Ken Gage.
Aye.
Steve Elmer.
Aye.
Gordon Garvin.
Aye.
Larry Red.
Aye.
Jason Reeves.
Aye.
And Rod Richards is absent.
Okay, thank you for your support. And the next one, please.
I'll move put forward resolution 140415-E, approval of Class B fermented malt beverage and liquor license for Plaita LLC.
Okay, that resolution was placed on the floor by Alderman Reeves. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Katie.
does this one, do they, retain their license or do they have to buy a new one? or what?
I did not charge the fees to the new place because Gary has already paid those for the previous one, so I just transferred the fees to these people. They will have to renew in June with everybody else. They expect to open May 1st.
And are we at that stage where all the liquor license are used up, where the next person will have to?
I think we actually have one available right now, plus one reserved.
Okay.
And the name of the place is pronounced?
La Playita.
Playita.
Okay. So,
Playa means a beach, so Ita usually means little, so it's the little beach, I believe.
very good.
My Spanish coming out. Don't make fun of it.
I just did.
So the estimated open date is May 1st. Any questions about this resolution transferring the liquor license? Not hearing any, roll call please.
Steve Elmer.
Aye.
Gordon Garvin.
Aye.
Larry Wright.
Aye.
Jason Reeves.
Aye.
Rod Richards is absent. Ken Gage.
Aye.
Okay, that resolution passes, thank you.
And could I go back up to number 21, our business improvement district part?
Sure.
Did we get anything back from, that parking problem?
We're having a meeting Thursday night at Tanner's at 4:00.
They don't have to bring anything back to us till the first meeting in June.
Oh, I thought they was gonna have something this month.
No, June 4th, I think. June 3rd. June 3rd. So, okay. All right, continuing on. Ordinances, if someone could put a motion on the floor to waive the reading of ordinance number 140415-C number 463 driveways. Motion by Alderman Youngworth, second by Alderman Wright. Again, Mark is here to explain anything.
Am I having any questions?
We've been going through this quite a bit, I think, the last few months. And
Yeah.
Let's take care of all the problems that we've had in the past.
It should, yeah.
What, so up until now, we haven't charged a fee for somebody to have a driveway, only if they did an approach too.
And that's still the case, if they're not working in the right of way, they can pour a driveway without a fee.
Okay. Cause that wasn't my understanding, but maybe that's just how I read it, so,
Driveway approach,
okay,
there is a fee.
sure, cause it's in the right of way.
Yeah.
Planning Commission went over this quite thoroughly with Mark and explained everything and.
I can see where he has that
See, it
confusion, if
says,
you look at 12-12-130.
You know,
12-130.
under permit fees, it says a fee would only be charged when just a driveway is being done, and that fee will be established by the town council and kept on file. And that doubled if not paid. So, that was my understanding.
You want the word approach?
Probably should be.
So you're seeing just a driveway approach?
Why do we have the word just? What is that supposed to mean?
Meaning just an approach, not a driveway.
So substitute approach instead of driveway, is that the thinking, Mark?
Should probably say a fee would only be charged when a driveway approach is
Being
being
done.
done.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even use the word just, it's kind of strange.
I get that.
So
Any objections to a fee would only be charged when a driveway approach in the right of way is being done?
Where else would we put an approach?
Clarify.
I don't think they have a right of way in there. Because driveway approach is defined right on page 1.
Yeah. That works.
So if somebody's putting a driveway in only, replacing the driveway, you don't have to,
Nope.
so it's all about approach, it's all about right of way,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
does that change make sense to everybody? Good catch, anything else? Any other questions? Okay, so just changing that to driveway approach. Anyway, motion on the floor is to waive the reading of this ordinance. Any other questions about this ordinance? Not hearing any, roll call please.
Rudy Garvin,
Present.
Larry Wright,
Aye.
Jason Reed,
Alright,
Roger says absent, Ken Katie,
Aye.
Steve Youngworth.
Okay, the motion passes. Thank you. This time, our calendar, we will be meeting the first week of May, which would be May 6th. Okay. At this time, motion to adjourn would be in order. Motion made by Alderman Katie, second by Alderman Reese. All in favor of adjourning, say aye.
alright.
Opposed? Council's adjourned. Thank you.
Mark.